Countries with the most natural gas reserves. Number 10. Algeria. Algeria has the 6th largest proven reserves of natural gas in the world. The country is estimated to have 4.5 trillion cubic meters of natural gas, making up 5.4% of global natural gas reserves. Most of the gas reserves are located in the Sahara Desert, which covers most of the country. Algeria is the largest exporter of natural gas to Europe, with pipeline exports to Spain, Italy, and France accounting for almost 70% of total Algerian exports. Algeria also has considerable reserves of shale gas, estimated at about 638 trillion cubic feet. Algeria is investing heavily in the development of its gas resources, with a large number of international energy companies working in the country. In addition, Algeria has also become a major exporter of liquefied natural gas, LNG, sending cargoes to Europe, Japan, South Korea, and other parts of Asia. Number 9. Nigeria. Nigeria is the 12th largest holder of natural gas reserves in the world, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. The country has an estimated 5.1 trillion cubic meters of natural gas reserves, which are primarily located in the Niger Delta region. Nigeria is the largest producer of natural gas in Africa, producing over 50% of the continent's total gas. The majority of Nigeria's natural gas is used in the domestic market, with the remainder exported to other countries, such as the United Kingdom, Spain, and Japan. Natural gas plays a key role in the Nigerian economy, with more than 2.5 million jobs being supported by natural gas production and distribution. In addition to being used in power generation, Nigeria's natural gas is used to generate fertilizer, petrochemicals, and liquefied petroleum gas. The country is actively looking to expand its natural gas production and has recently increased investment in its offshore drilling capabilities. Number 8. Venezuela. Venezuela is one of the countries with the most natural gas reserves in the world. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, it has the world's second largest proven natural gas reserves, totaling an estimated 202 trillion cubic feet, TCF. Venezuela is also the second largest producer of natural gas in the Americas, accounting for approximately 11% of the region's production in 2018. Venezuela's natural gas reserves are largely untapped due to a lack of investment. Most of the country's gas production is sent to the domestic market, but it also exports a small amount to other countries in the region, such as Colombia and Trinidad and Tobago. Venezuela is in the process of developing its natural gas infrastructure and has plans to expand production in the future. The country is looking to increase natural gas production as part of its broader energy diversification strategy, and it has signed agreements with various foreign companies for the exploration and development of its natural gas reserves. Number 7. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is a Middle Eastern country located between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman, and is the second largest economy in the Middle East. It is the 4th largest oil producer in the world and the 5th largest natural gas producer in the world. The country has the 7th largest proven reserves of natural gas in the world, estimated at 6.9 trillion cubic meters, TCM, in 2019. The majority of UAE's natural gas reserves are located in the Abu Dhabi Emirate, which has an estimated 5.5 TCM of natural gas reserves. The UAE is projected to produce 182 billion cubic feet, BCF, of natural gas in 2021, primarily from the onshore fields in the Abu Dhabi Emirate. The UAE is actively exploring new opportunities to increase its natural gas production and has an ambitious strategy to become a net gas exporter. The UAE's gas infrastructure is well developed, and the country is expected to continue to focus on natural gas production and increase its exports over the next few years. Number 6. China. China is one of the world's leading nations in natural gas reserves. Its total proven natural gas reserves were estimated to be around 4.6 trillion cubic meters in 2019, accounting for 8.2% of the world's total. China's natural gas reserves are mainly located in the Xinjiang, Inner Mongolia, and Sichuan regions, with the largest deposits being in the Tarim Basin of Xinjiang. The country's natural gas production has also been steadily increasing over the years, reaching 166 billion cubic meters in 2019. In addition, China is making use of its vast natural gas resources by building pipelines to transport natural gas from inland regions as well as from imports from countries such as Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Kazakhstan. China is also investing heavily in its natural gas infrastructure to ensure that it can meet its growing demand for natural gas. Number 5. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has the 7th largest proven natural gas reserves in the world, with an estimated 288.4 trillion cubic feet (TCF) of reserves. These reserves are largely located in the Arabian Gulf region of the country, with some small reserves in the Sinai Peninsula and elsewhere. The majority of the country's production comes from the giant offshore and onshore gas fields in the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. In the past, Saudi Arabia has used natural gas for domestic power generation, industrial processes, and residential heating and cooking. However, in recent years, the country has shifted its focus to natural gas exports and plans to increase natural gas production to meet growing demand from global markets in the coming years. Saudi Arabia also has plans to increase natural gas use for power generation and transportation, as well as to develop additional offshore and onshore natural gas fields to further tap its reserves. Number 4. United States. The United States is the world's 3rd largest natural gas reserve holder, with approximately 2,913 trillion cubic feet. This is due to the surge of hydraulic fracturing, or fracking, used to exploit shale gas reserves since the early 2000s. The U.S. is the biggest producer of natural gas, accounting for nearly 20% of global production and exports about 9% of its production. Natural gas is the major source of energy for the U.S., generating 34% of the country's total electricity in 2019. The majority of the natural gas reserves are located in the U.S. Gulf Coast and the Rocky Mountains, with Texas, Pennsylvania, and Louisiana being the top 3 states in terms of reserves. Natural gas is also the country's leading source of clean energy, accounting for 67% of the nation's clean energy output. Number 3. Qatar. Qatar is one of the world's top natural gas producers and holds the 3rd largest proven reserves of any country. According to the British Petroleum Statistical Review of World Energy, the country's proven reserves of natural gas amounted to 803 trillion cubic feet (TCF) in 2020. In terms of production, the country ranked 3rd, producing just over 2 TCF of natural gas in the same year. Qatar is the world's largest producer of liquefied natural gas, LNG, accounting for more than 1/3 of the world's total LNG exports in 2019. It is also the world's 2nd largest exporter of natural gas, behind Russia. The main customers of Qatar's LNG are Japan, China, South Korea, and India. The country's large natural gas reserves and production capabilities have made it a major global energy supplier. Number 2. Iran. Iran has the 2nd largest proven natural gas reserves in the world, with over 33 trillion cubic meters of proven reserves as of 2019. The majority of these reserves are located in the Persian Gulf and Caspian Sea regions. Iran has been actively developing its gas resources in recent years, including the South Pars gas field, the world's largest gas field. The country has also been investing heavily in natural gas infrastructure, such as pipelines and liquefied natural gas, LNG, terminals, to make it easier to export natural gas to other countries. Iran is currently the world's 4th largest producer of natural gas, and is the number 1 source of natural gas in the Middle East. In 2019, Iran exported 40 billion cubic meters of natural gas, mostly to Turkey, Iraq, and Armenia. Number 1. Russia. Russia has the world's largest natural gas reserves, with an estimated 1,688 trillion cubic feet of natural gas as of 2020. Russia is also the world's largest producer of natural gas, accounting for about 1/4 of the world's total production in 2019. The majority of Russia's natural gas reserves are located in West Siberia, which is the world's largest gas-producing region. Russia's natural gas industry is controlled by state-owned giant Gazprom, the world's largest producer, which is responsible for the production, transportation, and export of natural gas. Other major producers in Russia include Rosneft and Novatek. Russia's high reserves of natural gas have enabled the country to become a major exporter of natural gas, with Europe being the major destination for Russian natural gas exports. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check out our other videos to learn more about the intriguing curiosities and mysteries of our world. Be sure to comment below and let us know what you think about the countries with the most natural gas reserves. Until next time, stay curious.